Hey guys, Chris here with Facebook Lead Ads Mastery. I've had my second cup of coffee today, so we're feeling a little bit better. I'm still on vacation here in the desert, but wanted to talk to you for just a second about who you're selling to. The who that's buying your product matters almost as much, if not more, than what you're selling. We all know that there are people who buy cars for just to get from point A to point B, and then there's people who buy Rolls Royce type of automobiles. So it's more about, when we're marketing, we want to make sure that if I've got, okay, for example, perfect example there with a car, if I'm trying to sell a Rolls Royce, that's a certain type of consumer, that's a certain type of person. Not everybody is going to want to buy a Rolls Royce, right? Some people are just totally fine with a Hyundai or a Ford Explorer. They just want to get from point A to point B. When you buy a new home, there's a certain type of person that buys that new home. So a couple of things I want you to think about is, what lifestyle can you sell? It's a lifestyle. There's a certain type of person who wants to buy a new construction home, a brand new home. That says a lot. That's a lot of prestige. That's a lot of social, what's the word I'm looking for here? Validation when you do that. That's an ego purchase for a lot of people. So we need to make sure that we're marketing to those people who are already predisposed to what we have to sell. So if you take a look at the demographics of who normally buys a new construction home, who is that? Well, typically it's somebody who's a little bit older. They've got some more money. They're not all the time first-time home buyers, although they can be, just depending on whether they've got new jobs or they've just come into an inheritance or something like that. But typically, there's always those outliers, the different cases that you'll see from time to time. But overall, the majority of these people who are buying these homes are more affluent. They're homeowners. Sometimes they're looking to upgrade. Sometimes they're looking to downsize. If you've got patio homes, that's a good place to look. Is to look at people that have owned their homes for a long time and they're older and they want to downsize. Some of those people have larger homes. But here's the point I really want to drive home to you today: that who you market to is just as important as what you're marketing. So there are certain people who are predisposed to buy luxury items. You will waste your time. There's people that shop at Nordstrom's and there's people that shop at Walmart. You are going to waste your time and energy marketing to people if they're not interested in being a luxury buyer. So very important that you look at your demographics and you focus on those older, more affluent people, the people that have bought. Go back through your list of people who have bought from you and take a look at their social circumstances, their financial circumstances. And then the nice thing about Facebook is that it allows you to choose those people when you're creating your ads. And it doesn't cost you any more. So I've got a pretty long and diverse background of marketing. I've done a lot of direct mail. In order to get the kind of list that you can access on Facebook for free in direct marketing through mail, it costs you $500 to $600 for the list itself. Then you have to do the printing, the postage, everything that goes along with that. But it's $500 to $600 just to access the demographics that are given to you for free on Facebook. So again, remember who you're trying to sell to. Don't try to convince people who are already genetically predisposed to not buy luxury items into buy luxury items. Match the product that you have to sell, which is a luxury item, with people who are going to buy those luxury items. So, good place to start with that, like I said before, is Facebook. Those demographics and psychographics and hobbies and interests that they have when you're creating your ads are amazing. So, think about that. Maybe go back through your old files. Think about, who am I selling to? Is my marketing lining up with that? If you're marketing to everybody, everybody's not your market. Okay, if your market's everybody, then your market's nobody. So keep that in mind, and let's market to only the people who are predisposed to buy luxury items. Talk to you next time.